Okay, we are live.
Hi.
Hi. I doubt anybody's here yet, but that's okay.
That's fine.
We
How's it
can.
going?
Do these like automatically upload to YouTube? Is that what happens?
Yes. So it's on your channel live streaming right now.
Okay. So I guess if anybody, I don't know. This is the thing. Like I know people do watch like replays of these things, but I'm always confused. I'm like, what are you like? Isn't the fun to be there when it
No, because you
starts?
just want background noise or
Oh,
you
I guess
want to.
that's true. Oh, there's Sharon. Hi, Sharon.
Hi.
I told you she was gonna show up. This is my mom's friend and my friend, and anyway, it's good times.
Nice to meet you, Sharon.
So we're just gonna do reading sprints, I guess, because I'm moving tomorrow. I'm literally packing up and leaving tomorrow, and I wanted to like do something for myself. So I'm not sitting here stressed out and like chewing on my nails.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Um, this is Brittany. You can introduce yourself and your channel, I suppose, if you would like.
Oh, thank you. Hi everyone. I'm Brittany from over at Literarily Smitten, where I talk a lot of historical fiction, classics, and nonfiction, although not so much nonfiction recently.
You've been a lot stressed out recently.
I have been a lot stressed out recently. You're just moving. I just finished a move, so it's been quite a busy few months.
Yes. Um, yeah, you didn't move quite as far as I did, though.
No, but I moved into a house
You did.
when
You
I
moved to
owned when I'd been living out of my childhood bedroom since college.
the house.
So that was an adjustment.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. So let's see. I have some options for books. Hi, Mama. I love you.
Hi.
That's so funny. I get YouTube notifications that I'm live. Anyway, I have this audiobook, The Making of Asian America by Erica Lee. I am
Ooh,
82% through, so I might continue with that.
okay. And you said that was really good because you've
I'm
been
very much enjoying it. It is, I'm not sure, I can't even explain how, but the way the author organized the book, because it's not like it's the entirety of Asian America, right? So,
mhm.
China, Japan, Korea, the Philippines, Thailand, like a lot of different areas, but she's also kind of keeping it chronological,
Okay.
and it's working really well. It's really easy to follow. I never feel lost. I think it's because what she did was she discusses different like countries and their movements pre World War II and then post World War II. And I
Oh,
think like
interesting.
that really made it easy to try. I mean, I did just take a history of Asian civilizations class, so that might be part of why it's really easy for me to track.
Thank you.
Then I have The Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake. I am on
Ooh,
page 276.
that looks like a not Britney book.
It is a not Britney book. It
Yeah,
is
it's not
very
that.
full of magic because I
Yeah,
just
no.
needed to be not in this world for a while.
Hard
This,
pass.
however, is another book I have in case I finish the other two. The Secret in the Wall by Anne Parker. I started this and then just never went anywhere. Not because it's bad, but oh wait, there we go. Okay. I couldn't focus. It's been terrible. I've been watching like stupid TV while I play this game with my mom called Wordsy. It's like Words with Friends and Yahtzee combined.
Oh boy. That sounds fun though.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. It's kind of
Sounds
addictive.
addictive. Yeah, I was about to say that sounds addictive.
Okay, what have you?
So I have two choices. One of them is Lessons in Chemistry,
Oh, yes.
which is the Bonnie Garmis book, which you've already read,
Yep, I love
and
that book.
really liked. You are like, I've had three people recommend it to me. You recommended it to me. My friend Liz, who is a writer, who we don't usually have similar taste in books, but when she picks contemporary books for me, it usually works. She loved it, and then actually Gloria, when I had mentioned it in my August TBR, was just like, "Oh, I really had a lot of fun with that one." So
I
I've
think
had,
Noelle just read it and really liked it too.
oh, that wouldn't surprise me. I feel like it's everywhere, and it literally took 3 months for the Libby hold to come through.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm like, yes, it came through. And the thing is it came through, but I was reading another book, so I like had to push it off.
Mm.
Um, and so that was a whole thing. I'm like 16% in, so I'm at where they get the dog.
Oh, the dog's so sweet.
6:30. So that's where I am with that. And depending on my mood, I also figured I could start one of my women in translation books, which, woo. So this is Voices in the Evening by Natalia Ginsburg, which
Okay.
is super short. And it's post World War II in Italy. So kind of dealing with the fallout of like communism and Mussolini
Yeah.
um, in a small town. So
I don't think that gets as much focus as like France and Britain do. So
no, so that should be super interesting. And it has a lot of blurbs like Zadie Smith and Rachel Cusk
oh,
like
well, I know
gave
Zadie
blurbs.
Smith, but I don't know the.
So I'm just like, oh, okay. So I feel like that's super promising. It just depends on whether I want to sit and listen or actually hold a physical book in my hand.
Yeah.
So level of laziness will determine.
Yeah, I keep going back and forth on that too because if I listen to my audiobook, I get to keep working on my tapestry. Let's see, can we?
You've gotten so far with that.
Wait, there we go.
I still can't like I know it's Mulan, but I still am not
You don't see the
like
face here?
I see a line, but I'm just like
Oh,
I'm not seeing it in its totality is the problem because
this
I know
is
you said
the little dragon dude. What the hell is his name?
Mushu.
Mushu? Yeah.
Mushu.
You
I
can
don't
see
do that
him.
tongue thing. That.
But yeah,
I'm
no, I
like,
think it's looking really cool. Like especially in the camera, I can see
yeah. I love
the
that move.
colors.
Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow.
Oh my god, I have a
Whatever
cross stitch pattern of that too. I haven't
I
done it
love
yet.
it. I haven't watched it in forever, but that was literally Mushu was
Yes,
that entire mood and movie for me. It was great
yes.
fun.
No, that was a fabulous
Yeah,
film. I mean, if you're not going for like realism, if you're just
yeah
going
no.
for fun Disney time, it's great.
Who's going for realism when they watch a Disney movie?
I don't know. Not me.
Definitely not me.
No,
I'm
I would
there for a good
argue
time.
that it has one of the better soundtracks of Disney movies too.
Yeah. Well, wasn't that like a Christina Aguilera song? Like it was that era with like
Yes, it was.
baby Christina
Hmm.
before Dirty,
Yeah.
the
Yes.
pre-Dirty era.
When she was still singing cute stuff.
Yes.
Okay, there are some people here now. There's 5 people. 4,
Oh, nice.
5. It keeps bouncing. It's fine. I guess. Do you have anything else to say, or should we?
No, we could start a sprint.
Okay. Do you just want to go like 15 minutes? How do I do this? There's a banner thing. Yeah.
Yes, you can put up a banner. Have you not
Create.
done this before?
I've never done this before.
You can put, so you'd say 15, you say read until, and you put a time.
Okay, it's 4:09. Let's call it 4:10. So we'll say 4:25.
Yeah.
25/7.
Yeah.
25.
Because I'm East Coast. We'll finally be in the same time zone.
I know it's gonna be wild. I might have to start waking up early so we can actually spend the day together. Because right now the only reason this works is because
It's true because I'm like, and the thing is, I wake up at 5:30 in the morning every morning, regardless
Yeah.
of it's a weekday or weekend. And so I try my best not to text people before a certain hour because I'm like, I'm awake, but most of the world is not. And I know Katie has me muted so I don't wake her up, but I still feel guilty when I send her a message at like 6 in the morning because I'm like, it's 3 a.m. there. So I try to be good,
It's
but
okay.
yes, we'll be in the same time zone.
It'll be
So
fun.
maybe I'll train you to be a morning person like me.
It'd be good. It'd be good if I were a morning person because then I could get up and do. I will have a pool. I'll have access to a pool,
Ooh,
so
that's nice.
that might help because I want to get in there before all the tiny people get in there and pee in it.
That's a valid point. Is
Yeah.
it an indoor pool or an outdoor
It's
pool?
outdoor, but it's heated, so it's open for 3
Oh,
seasons.
oh, nice. That is very nice.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna pop this up.
Okie dokie.
Wait, did it work?
I don't see anything. There you go.
Okay, how do I? Is there like a mute all button or
No,
just
you mute yourself. I mute me.
cool? We'll get this. We'll get it down.
I am so honored to be your first reading sprint. How cute.
It's close enough.
Someone's impatient.
Well, I didn't quite have enough time to read like another page or whatever. So,
Fair enough. How's it going? What did you end up picking up to read?
the Atlas 6, because I'm so close to being done with it. The basic premise is, I don't want to compare it to Harry Potter because I know that's like, but it's similar to that, except imagine that it's like grad school, but also you'll be inducted into a secret society.
Mm-hmm.
But the stakes are very, very high.
Yeah, this is definitely not a Brittany book.
It's not a Brittany book.
Definitely not.
I do like all the characters, though. There's like 6 POVs, which is usually kind of too much.
Yeah, that's a ton.
But I don't know, it's working. And I think a lot of it is because each character has their own distinct personality, and she does a really good job, the author does, of showing their differences, I guess.
Okay.
And then I think it probably helps because they have distinct magical abilities. So it's easy to tell, whose head we're in there
Okay.
as well, which is super helpful. But yeah, it's one of those that I heard a lot about, and I'm
Is
really
it a series?
it's going to be book 2.
Okay.
I think comes out in October, I want to say.
Okay.
I might try and get myself an early release copy because I'm really enjoying this one. It's been a while since I've really just indulged in fantasy. Like I've read like Greek myth retellings and things like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's like fantasy light, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you go with the audiobook?
I did. I went with the audiobook so that I can aimlessly scroll at the same time.
That's fair. Sometimes your brain just needs to do that.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. We've been having fun with the aimless scrolling through like interior design stuff.
See, I'm so bad at interior design, mostly because like I want to care, but I actually don't.
I have built my entire career around supporting interior design as an industry. So it's you start to absorb it via osmosis.
Yeah,
Uh, and so like even though I had like a specific taste before I like started working at the magazine, like it definitely has been transformed by everything that I'm constantly around. And
right.
even when I pick hotels based on the design of the room. Like I do not stay in an ugly hotel. It is like a gorgeous little boutique hotel with like the Hans Wagner chairs, whether they're knockoffs or the real ones, somewhere in the space. Like I can guarantee you they're gonna have one of
Wow.
them. So I have, even when I travel, it's like, no, my Airbnbs all gorgeous because I am uncomfortable in a poorly designed or ugly place.
Uh,
So
I would
so
have.
yeah,
God, you would not have made it through basic training then. Holy shit!
no, no, I would not. I hated my
Everything's just
dorm rooms
like
in college.
big block buildings.
Yeah, no,
That's hysterical. No, when I look for
brutal.
hotels, I'm looking for cheap and does it have a pool, and then I scroll through reviews and make sure people aren't saying it's dirty. That's what I.
I I have probably 4 or 5 criteria. The first is well designed, location, because I want to be close to everything that I want to see so that I can easily walk. Um, the reviews, and does it have a king size bed? Those are my requirements.
Why the king size bed?
Because it just feels like the thing that you should do as when you're on vacation, because I don't have a king size bed in real life. Like I am one person, I am a queen, And I want to be able to like literally starfish and rotate like a clock
Oh, that
on a
is
bed
the best.
if I so choose, which I am 5'8". So the only time I can do that is a king size bed. So a king size bed is a requirement for me.
There is
I need it.
nothing better than being alone in a large bed and just full on starfishing.
Yes,
Oh,
it's I don't know why. It's like the most infantile thing to do. It's like getting to a hotel room and like bouncing on the mattress. No, I want to make sure I can actually starfish.
yes.
Um,
Or sometimes
so
I'll even sleep the wrong way just because I can.
exactly. So those are
I
like
have
my
a king size
criteria.
bed though. Well, temporarily. I
Yeah.
no longer have a king size bed. It's fine.
But yeah, so that's like a thing. But design is like super, super important for my hotels, super, super important for my house, which you know, because I've been like I had mood boards and things for different rooms.
Which I love. I just don't think I can pull it off. This would have to be a thing where you design the room and you're like, here, just put your card number in here. And then when you get the stuff, I'll tell you where to put it. That would be
Yeah,
how that would go. Because
yeah,
I'm
no,
the worst.
especially the living room because like I didn't have any of the furniture in here, so I got to basically start from scratch. So everything was super, super intentional. Although my parents think it's hilarious because I'm currently sitting on my couch, but I like got two chairs to put in what's called a conversation area. So they're two chairs that face each other so that you can sit and have conversations. And they're like, I did not realize that had a name. And I'm like, yes, of course it has a name. That is what it is called.
It has
So
a name. It's just not something I'm used to seeing in like the average home.
yeah, but I was like, no, that's where it's going from before I even moved into the house. But I also had three of the paint colors picked out before I even moved
Yeah.
into the house. Like I was very, very like set on the colors of the walls for in here,
Yeah.
the office and the bedroom, and I adore the colors.
Mm.
I love them. But yeah, it's like me currently trying to figure out the things that I want to buy next because obviously just bought a house. So it's not like I'm like throwing money at everything and anything I see. It's all being planned. Um
Oh, yeah.
and I need to go to like some antique stores because we have some of them around here and I think I could find some cute stuff for my little Victorian house. So,
Yeah. I think that's the route I'm gonna go because right now I'm just gonna have like an amalgamation of random furniture I either inherited from random roommates or like something we got from IKEA because it was cheap and needed.
yeah.
So once I'm done with that, which I'll probably, as long as I'm in an apartment, I'm probably not gonna bother. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'll have to, because like I want a coffee table, but I'd kind of like to just
I love my
replace the
coffee
older
table.
one because I don't know, I don't really know what I'm looking for with a coffee table.
Oh, I
So
was very specific.
yeah,
Shocker.
of course you were, but I don't even know. I'm like, I don't know. It's a table. Get me like a rectangle and make the legs shorter than my dining room one. Like I don't. I don't put that much thought
I
into things.
no, the amount of thought I put into things. I was like, okay, my couch is this high, so this table has to be about 2 to 3 inches shorter.
Is that a
And
thing?
yes, it's a thing. Like it
That's a
should
thing that
like
people pay attention to?
there's a height ratio for like maximum like comfort and usability. Like they're like I was like, okay, so we need this. And then when I was like, okay, I'm getting like the rug. I was just like, I need a rug that if it's partly off the wall on either side, like the couch fits on it and there's still room at the front. So I need it this the amount of measurements for certain things in this house that I was just like, no, it has to be this way. I was very, very particular, but that is just my personality. I am very intense with stuff like that.
I mean,
So,
more power to you, but whew.
but yeah, it was a thing. I do love my coffee table though. It's made from mango wood, which I had never heard of used in furniture, but I kind of love it.
Cool. I don't know what exactly mango wood. Now I'm
from
curious.
a mango tree, which I didn't know was used for
It
furniture.
literally never occurred to me that mangoes grow on trees and that you could, in fact, cut down a mango tree and use the wood.
What did you think a mango grew on?
I have
Or did you
never
never
considered
cut?
mangoes in my entire life, probably because I've never actually purchased a mango.
Oh my God, what? But you have a weird thing about fruit, so that's
It's mainly vegetables, but the fruit factors in there too. Yeah. No, I don't know.
I mean,
It's never.
mango, one of my favorite fruits. But I love tropical fruits and grew up on tropical fruits because half my family is from Jamaica. So like half my family had mango trees growing in their front yard, so they'd just go out and like pick a mango and eat it. So
Yeah.
I've I've grown up very familiar and fond of mangoes. But yeah, I had no idea that they use the wood for furniture at all.
No, me
Um,
neither. But that's really cool.
yeah, so I was a fan. Coffee table was off Wayfair, which is a magical place sometimes.
You know what? I did notice that because I've been getting ads for Wayfair, which cracks me up. I started using Facebook again, like tiny bits, right?
Mm.
And they don't know what to do with me because within like a 3-minute span of scrolling, I will have an ad for like infertility treatments. And then a few minutes later, they will show me an ad for Facebook singles. It's like a thing for like a dating thing on Facebook.
Yeah, I've seen like it.
And I was like, I don't know if those are maybe the best pairing for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I get a lot of like Wayfair, West Elm, Crate and Barrel, all modern, like it's all house related stuff right now because that is like all I am consuming. Like even with YouTube stuff, it's like all of these house tours
Oh,
and
that's
like
funny.
things like that.
I
That
don't know because I literally have not watched a YouTube video in at least a month. Like,
Oh no,
not
I'm
even one.
constantly on YouTube. Because even like during the workday, I'll sometimes just have it kind of playing in the background, so I'm not really watching it.
I
It's
am
just
just.
it's just going.
If I
But
have
there's
anything on in the background right now, it's like Brooklyn Nine-Nine because it's always funny, or The Big Bang Theory for similar reasons.
I'm like suffering through Somebody Feed Phil, which Katie knows I've been calling the poor man's Anthony Bourdain because I've been desperate to watch like No Reservation or Parts Unknown just for the like nostalgia and epicness of it. And like I can't, it's not on any streaming service, so you have to buy it. And I was like, no, I don't want to buy it. So let me see if there's another like travel food type show. And this is what Netflix has. And he has like the cheesiest sense of humor and it bothers me. But I'm in season 2 now. Granted, the seasons are only 6 episodes, so it's not like
How?
but I'm just like, why? It's just like plays in the background. Right now, the episode I'm on is in New York, and I'm like, you don't even find like the fun stuff. Like the first restaurant he talked about was Peter Luger's. I'm like, everyone who visits New York and is looking for restaurants knows about Peter Luger's. This is not earth-shattering stuff. Like
Yeah.
if you are a meat eater and you are coming to New York and you're
Thank
like,
you, Sharon.
I'm just like I don't get it. I don't understand. He's really dorky and it bothers me and I miss Anthony Bourdain so much.
I just don't have the patience for that. I do better with books that I don't like
Yeah,
reading,
no.
but like I have such a hard time with TV shows because that's where I truly go to like escape and just shut off my brain. So I have Ari's laying in my lap. Her ball is in her mouth.
Oh, Ari, which ball is it today?
The red one.
Oh,
Here, let me just.
can you?
Can we?
Oh, I see a nose. I see a nose.
She keeps moving, so I give up. Hi, baby girl. You want to come say hi? No, she wants belly rubs. She just keeps showing me her belly. Okay, sweets. Shall we go again?
Sure.
How long shall we go?
Let's see. It is 7:39. Do we want to go to like 8:15? Give us a half hour?
Sure. Can I edit this? I can.
Yes, you can.
Okay, so 8:15 and or 5:15. Right?
There
Yeah.
you go.
That'll work. Oh, watch out, sweets. Okay, she's leaving me now.
She's like,
Okay.
I'm done with you.
Maybe I can actually finish this book. The idea was to finish this book before I leave, so I can go ahead and pack it. I have one book box that hasn't been sealed up yet.
Ooh,
Specifically
yes.
waiting for this book.
This is important then.
It is. Okay, ready and
Yep.
go. Hi.
Hello.
I was actually a little sad to put it down, but I was at the end of a chapter, so it worked out.
There you go. Yeah, I stopped like a couple minutes early because was at the beginning of a new chapter. This book is doing me dirty. I don't like what just happened.
No?
No, I do not. Upset.
I'm sorry.
Rude. So rude. But anywho.
Sorry, I'm texting Abby.
When is she joining the festivities?
I don't know. We're gonna get Applebee's because it's like kind of our jam. And I was like, if I order it, can you just pick it up on your way over here?
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So
That makes sense.
we'll see what she says. But yeah, I think I know what happened in your book, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, disapprove. Disapprove.
I know it hurt me too.
Yeah, so we're progressing. I'm like 25% in. So
Oh my god, I'm tired. I shouldn't be this tired.
it's early for you. It's just after 8.
Yeah, well, I moved
Here.
a mattress today, so.
That is true.
I
That is true.
didn't move it far, but it was heavy. And then I brought some stuff downstairs. I don't know. It's been a lot of stairs. Ew.
Yeah. My sympathies.
It's okay. I won't have so many stairs. Because even though the new place is on the second floor, it's like there are a few stairs to get up into the building anyway, and then the stairs to.
No, it's not too bad then.
Yeah, so it won't be awful.
And you said it's a walk up, so there's no elevator.
No. So it's fine. And like, I'll have family to help for
That's
that
true.
portion of it. So
That's true.
it will be okay. I'm just like, oh god, the car is so packed.
I can imagine.
I'll send you, like, it'll probably be like a video type of thing.
That's fine.
I'm
I'm
kind
just imagining Tetris in a car.
of, oh my gosh, it's so messy. Like, because they've just been cramming stuff into any random hole that I can find. Like, I have a frying pan that I literally just slid in between the top of my seats and my back window. Just a single frying pan.
Oh man.
Oh, I forgot about the lids. I have to dig those out. Oh my goodness. I have like a list, but I don't think I put that
You're
on
gonna
the
make
list.
me yawn.
I'm
Don't
sorry. I still have stuff I need to finish organizing before I leave tomorrow. And I was
What
going
time
to,
are you leaving tomorrow?
I don't know. Abby and I are going to go get breakfast. So sometime after that. That was nice. But yeah. No, I think I'm going to shoot for breakfast at 9 and then.
Woo, that was loud.
Sorry. It's
That's
the
fine.
notifications. I'm sure there's a way to turn it off, but the problem is I never think about it until it happens. And once it happens and I'm thinking about it, I'm in the middle of something else. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to go searching now.
Fair. Totally fair.
That was just Abby telling me she's already on the way over. So
Ew.
she said she'll just after she gets here. But yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm so let me see. I'm
What are you
on
gonna order? What
page.
is your Applebee's order, by the way? Everyone has one. What is yours?
Oh, okay. I only have like 50 pages of this book left.
Oh,
Um,
that's good.
so Abby and I are really easy when we go together because we get the exact same thing. So we do like the 2 for whatever meal, and we get mozzarella sticks, and then we both order the 3 cheese chicken penne with no bruschetta.
Okay.
Super
That
easy.
yeah, that is easy.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Oh, it's very good. It's addicting. It's a problem actually. Cause like,
That's
oh
okay.
man, I'm better now, but for a while there, it was like a weekly basis kind of thing I was eating there. But yeah, it scary good. What's your standard Applebee's order?
I am very basic, so I go with like the spinach artichoke dip,
Oh, that's
usually for the appetizer. And then if I order anything but this, I'm always disappointed, so I get the chicken tender platter. Like literally anytime I'm like I'm gonna get something else, and I'm like it's not as good. So that's my usual order, the chicken finger platter.
we do that sometimes too. Like if we end up there on consecutive days or close to it, because that has
Yeah.
been known to happen, then we'll get the chicken tenders instead. I love the spinach and artichoke dip, but Abby won't eat it. So
Why?
because spinach and artichoke
But it's
vegetables,
like cheese.
yes, but there's vegetables in it.
No. You
I
too.
like it. Cheesecake Factory has like a warm crab artichoke dip that like
Yeah.
I will eat that with a spoon.
I've had a crab artichoke and a lobster artichoke, I think.
Yeah, I was really
They're
disappointed.
very good.
I went to Applebee's and I discovered it with Kristen, my old roommate that I went to visit.
Yeah.
And she and I were the ones who had it for the first time and like loved it. Well, they didn't they didn't have it when we went because I guess they are having trouble sourcing crab right now. And I
Oh,
was like,
interesting.
I really thought it was synthetic this whole time. Like I didn't
No.
actually realize that they were using real crab in that.
No. It'll they'll tell you if it's imitation crab.
Oh, really? I had no idea.
Yeah. The crab stick stuff is basically a bunch of white fish made to
Ah,
look like crab.
then why call it? Okay.
That like when like because I worked in a sushi restaurant for 3 years in college, and like people who would get like California rolls, and they're like, oh yeah, it's crab and avocado. No, it's imitation crab, which is just a bunch of different white fish that is made to look like that. It's not actually crab. The
Uh,
only time it was like real crab was like if it was a soft shell crab, or like it specifically said like a rock crab or something like that.
Fiesta lime
Mm.
chicken.
I think I've had that, or my mother has had that, because the name is definitely super familiar, and I don't go to Applebee's all that often.
Oh my gosh. Applebee's is doing like a makeup collaboration where they're doing lip glosses based on
I'm
the wings that they have, like the sauces they have
uh,
for wings. I was like, no,
that's the
that's
sort of stuff that makes me concerned for the world. But no, I
ew.
Apple Applebee's was like the birthday spot in my town when I was growing up. Like
Yeah.
if you were like between a certain age, like you and all your friends would pile into one of the big booths and eat the like nachos, and your everyone basically got a burger or the chicken tenders, and then you would have like the brownie dessert.
Oh my
Um
gosh.
that was like the thing.
They have this like it's like a chocolate lava cake. They're calling it triple
Mm,
chocolate meltdown.
yeah.
Oh, it's like a bit much, but like
That's one of the things I still need to attempt to bake because it is a very precise thing to get it so it does the melting, and I'm very intrigued. But most of my family does not like chocolate all that much, so it's like, who's gonna eat this thing when I make it?
Volunteer as tribute.
Like, who's gonna eat it? Nobody. That's why I also don't make German chocolate cake, because I'm like, I can't eat a full German chocolate cake by myself.
Okay, well, when I come visit, we're doing chocolate cake things because I will help you with that.
Sounds good. Yeah, I need to like do some intense baking in this house. I haven't broken in the kitchen in that way yet because I need to restart my sourdough starter so I can start making bread, which I should really do soon because the moment the starter starts faster if it's like humid out. So when I first attempted it, I did it in like January.
Yeah.
And it took like 2 weeks to get the starter to the point that it could make bread, and that was feeding it every day, twice a day, which is a lot. If you do it in the summer, at least at this altitude, it's usually like maybe within a week I should be good to go. So I should really get that going. But effort, so much effort.
Yeah, I feel that. Right now, I feel like I'm half asleep and dead to the world.
You did move a mattress.
I did move a mattress. Whew. It's fine. I'm sitting here, and as I'm sitting here, I'm thinking of all the little things that need to be wrapped up, and I'm like, maybe this was a bad idea. I thought this would be like a nice distraction, but I feel like I'm stressing out even more now.
I did ask you if you were sure.
I know. And this is like, it's fun. I'm enjoying myself, but I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, I got to get those lids out and I have to pack up the crock pot and like, it's just too much.
Moving sucks. It's a lot
Oh
of
my
work.
God, it sucks so much.
A 10 out of 10 do not recommend.
No, I never want to do this again. And I know I'm going to do this at least one more time.
That's true.
I'm like seriously wishing I could just hire someone to pick all my crap up and drive it. I probably could if I wanted to.
I mean, that's what I ended up doing because I was like, yep, we spent like 4 or 5 weekends bringing like carloads of stuff up here. And then once it was just the big stuff, I was like, yeah, we're not moving that. I'm hiring someone. I was like, no. Thankfully, I didn't have to move a bed because the bed was delivered here, and same thing with the couch.
Yeah.
But I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not dealing with this. No thanks.
Oh, Abby's here.
Hi, Abby.
Hi. Maybe that's my sign to end it and get all those last minute things taken care of.
Sounds like a plan. I'm going to watch more ridiculous Somebody Feed Phil.
I can't believe. Whoa, Loki!
Uh-oh. What did Loki do?
He just acted like I wasn't here and decided to use the chair as like a stepping stool. Mom says hi, Abby.
Hi, Mama.
She said XOXO. It's cute. Okay.
Yes, go hang out with your sister. Enjoy your Applebee's. Don't stress out.
My coffee maker.
What about your coffee maker? That was aggressive.
I wonder if I could just cram it in my car somewhere. Probably not.
See, these are not problems I have since I do not drink coffee.
It's fine. I'll figure it out.
You will.
Okay.
Go eat.
I will. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
I will. Talk to you later.
Thank you for anybody who showed up.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.